2025 has just begun. A lot of people have set and made and perhaps even broken New Year's resolutions. And so today I want to give you a framework and idea that may shift your way of thinking around resolutions and goal setting in general. Let's dive into it. Hey, my name is Jeff Perry, leadership and career development expert and author of The Intentional Engineer and The Intentional Career Guide to Professional Networking. And we've just entered into a new year, which is a great time for reflection, introspection about the previous year and what we want to be doing as the new year comes around and who we want to become. And so a lot of people take this time to think about goals, resolutions, and things they want to do in this year. And I want to give you just one framework that I got from a friend of mine named Matt Harrington that I really love. They can help shift maybe some of the common ways of approaching goal setting and maybe make this a little bit more impactful. Because here's the thing, the data suggests that only 9% of people follow through with their New Year's resolutions. That's a pretty low number. Not great if it's lower than 10%. And the interesting thing is over 60% felt pressure to set resolutions in the first place. And so before we even get into how to set goals and things like this, let's just remove the expectation that you don't need to set any goals. You don't have to do anything. So no one's forcing you to do this. And so if you choose to set goals, this is a choice that you are making, not that anyone else is forcing you to do. So please come in up from that frame of mind, because doing so and you making that choice rather than doing it out of duty or obligation or feeling pressure will actually be a much more powerful way for you to approach it. Now, as you get into this, let's step back, and before we set out specific goals or achievements you want to have, let's think about a vision for who you want to become. So one of the great ways to do this is to create a vision board that's colorful, lots of pictures. I'm a very visual person, and so having something that I can see that just represents the different areas of my life that I can see and look at on a daily basis, maybe with some quotes, maybe with pictures of places you want to see or things you want to do or people that you love that remind you of your values and the things that are most important to you, can really help you visually see, hey, this is about who you're trying to become, not necessarily achieving a specific outcome. Now, once you get into setting specific goals, which often are achievements or outcomes that we're looking for, setting goals in pencil helps us to detach just a little bit from the outcome, because the thing is that who you are in 3, 6, 12 months from now will be very different from who you are today. And that's totally okay. So having goals in pencil allows you to reduce some of the stress of the obligation around these goals and really focus on, again, who you're trying to become and allow things to flex and change. So if you get 3 months into the year and you say, hey, I actually want to do this instead because of what I've learned or someone that I've met or an opportunity that has arisen, you can let go of those things. That's totally fine. And you erase and you set a new goal. And so that's just one way of approaching that. Now, what we also would want to do is pair that with plans in pen. So plans are things that we're committing to do. It's the actions we're going to take. It's maybe more of the systems and the process or the habits that will implement our ability to become. And again, this isn't about achieving a specific outcome. So if you had a health goal, you might make plans around when you're going to show up to the gym, or who's going to be your personal trainer or accountability partner, or what food you plan to eat, and those sorts of things, right? So those are plans that you want to commit to, and ideally have some sort of accountability mechanism inside of that as well. And those are much more solidified than the attachment to the outcome of maybe losing X number of pounds or having a weight goal, or you want to run a race at a certain time or something. The plans will help you achieve that and become that. But all of this is much more about becoming and being aligned with our intentions, the things that are most important to us, and then creating ways to become that and committing to those. So again, detach from the outcomes of the goals and attach more to who you're becoming and seeing and recognizing the progress along the way. So bright, bold vision in color, in pictures and images, goals in pencil, plans in pen, and see if that works for you. This is just one way of doing it, but if it's helpful for you, it's been helpful for me, and it's a process I've gone through over the last couple weeks, and see if it's helpful for you and something you might want to implement here in 2025. If there's anything I can help you with as I work with people make intentional career transitions and upgrades in their lives, especially for engineers and technical professionals, I'd love to help you to be able to do this. So please reach out and let's connect, and I hope to talk with you soon.